The son, the father. Black. Sound of a ticking grandfather clock. Interior living room day. A glass drops on a plush green wall-to-wall carpet, scotch and ice cubes tumbling out. An overweight woman's face, 45, hits the ground next to the glass, her eyes open, frozen in place. Exterior street, same time. Luke, 10, a nice-looking boy dressed up in a blazer suit, happily strides through the sunny neighborhood. He holds a yellow balloon which reads, "Happy Birthday." The local mailman passes him, pushing his carriage.
Happy birthday, Luke! 9?
10.
Smiling, they continue in opposite directions. Exterior, Luke's house, moments later. Luke stops at a path up to his front door. Above him, an eagle, maybe a seagull, catches his attention as it rides the wind across a beautiful clear blue sky.
Psst! Luke, over here!
Hiding behind a hedge is Susan, 60. She looks a little crazy, big messy bun of dyed red hair, heavy eyeliner, but exudes warmth and kindness. She cradles a cat in her arms. Luke gives a worried glance at the curtained windows in his house, then goes over. He likes Susan.
If Mom sees me talking to you...
I know. She tried to kick Blofeld today. Drunken bitch.
She captures herself.
Anyway, here. Happy birthday.
She hands Luke a wrapped present, then ducks down behind the hedge. Glitter covers Luke's hands.
Sorry about the glitter. I've been putting makeup on fairies in a commercial all day.
Luke doesn't mind the glitter. Sniffs the package.
It's chocolate.
Thanks so much, Susie.
Let me know if you need anything, okay, hon? I'm here for you.
With a wave and a smile, Susan hurries off. Luke happily stuffs the present into his school bag. As he turns to his house, the smile wanes. He sighs. Interior living room, moments later. The front door opens and Luke enters.
Mom?
Luke's balloon almost gets caught in the door as he shuts it behind him, but he manages to salvage it. Putting his bag down, he turns the corner. There, his mother lies on the floor, eyes open, motionless, her arm bent at an unnatural angle, her skirt skewed awkwardly, showing her underwear. The balloon slips out of Luke's hand, bouncing against the ceiling. He's frozen in fear. A fly buzzes around, lands on the wet, empty scotch glass.
Mom?
No response.
Mom?
A dark spot grows in his pants as he wets himself. His eyes well up. Counterintuitively terrified, Luke bursts into a nervous giggle. Without warning, Luke's mother angrily sits up.
Is that what you would do if you came home to find me dead? Mom? Mom? Giggling like a little schoolgirl?
Luke is stunned into silence.
Jesus Christ, you peed on yourself. Go change before your dad gets home.
Luke just watches as his mother scoops up the melting ice from the carpet, gets up to refill her glass.
Where is Daddy?
It's always Daddy with you, isn't it? How should I know where he is? He doesn't tell me shit.
The front door opens.
Where's my birthday boy?
Luke's dad, 47, handsome guy, strides in. Seeing Luke, he breaks into a huge smile, spreads his arms wide, expecting his son to run into the usual embrace. When Luke doesn't move, his father realizes something is wrong. Then he spots his urined pants. His smile drains.
It's not a big deal. I played dead as an emergency response test, which he failed, by the way. Calling 911, how hard can it be?
Luke's father looks at his wife with disgust.
Don't look at me that way. I didn't think he'd actually believe it. Right, Luke? My lucky Luke. You know I was just kidding, right?
She throws open her arms, but Luke doesn't move.
I'm sorry, buddy. Things will change around here. Okay?
Luke has finally gathered himself and runs upstairs.
It was a joke. A joke! Everyone's so goddamn serious around here. Have a fucking drink.
Luke's father glares at his wife as she slumps on the couch. Interior, Luke's room, later. In the dark, on his bed, Luke sticks a piece of chocolate from the open present into his mouth. He chews. Downstairs, his parents are in a screaming argument, loud. Luke stares up at the wall above him. A touristy Native American shield with an image of a bald eagle as well as two feathered spears forming an X under it. Further away on his desk by his homework and school books, a pair of large scissors gleam in the streetlight. Suddenly he sits up. He has an idea. Interior, upstairs hallway the next morning. Luke's mother, a cigarette dangling in her mouth, hung over, plods down the hallway.
Get up. Luke. School.
Interior, Luke's room continuous. Luke's mother pushes the door open. When she steps in, the cigarette drops from her mouth. On the floor, leaning up against the bed, is Luke, his throat cut open by the scissors in his lifeless hand. Blood has colored his pajamas red. His eyes stare emptily at the wall. Luke's mother is horrified.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Bert! Bert!
Luke's father rushes up the stairs from below and appears in the doorway.
What is it?
His face drops when he sees the scene in front of him.
Call 911.
Luke's father rushes down the hallway. Luke's mother falls to her knees, grabbing her chest.
Can't breathe.
She's in pain, wheezes, tries to breathe, and then drops onto her stomach and falls silent. Down the hallway on the phone, Luke's dad has reached 911. Luke's fixed eyes blink. He shifts his gaze to his mother on the floor in front of him, unsure.
Mom?
No response. Luke stands up, drops the scissors, and wipes his throat clear of the fake blood with her sleeve.
Mom? It's not real. It's makeup. Susan helped me as a joke.
Trembling, Luke's knees buckle, terrified. Luke's mother on the floor breaks into a smile as she listens to her son's sobbing.
Never kid a kidder, kiddo.
She sets into a smoker's cackle. Luke's cry dries out in disbelief.
I think a spanking is in order.
She struggles to get up from the floor.
And that cunt Susan is in so much trouble. I'm talking police. I'm talking lawsuit.
As Luke's mother turns to Luke, she suddenly stumbles backwards into the wall, her hands to her throat, a feathered spear protruding from it. A gurgling sound as blood pulses from her wound. Standing on his bed, Luke is loaded with fury of hatred. Behind him, one of the spears in the wall is missing. Luke's mother drops to her knees, and falling forward, the weight of her body forces the spear all the way through her neck. She dies. Luke's dad rushes into the doorway, and in a flash realizes what his son has done. Despair, horror. Father and son lock eyes. Interior, prison visitation room, 10 years later. Luke's dad, in a plain white shirt, with a dull blue cardigan, waits at a desk partitioned by thick glass, splitting the empty room in half. A guard behind him. On the other side of the glass, an empty chair. A phone set connects the two rooms. Door opens on the other side, and Luke, 20, plain blue slacks and a white t-shirt, is led in by a prison guard. The guard nods at the chair and takes up a position by the door behind Luke. Luke's father picks up the receiver. Luke, too.
Happy birthday, Luke.
Thanks.
Anything you need?
I'm fine.
Luke can barely contain a giggle. Quietly manic, Luke's father senses something is different.
You okay? You're different.
Luke glances over his shoulder to the zoned-out guard, leans closer to the glass, conspiratorially speaks softly into the receiver.
10 years later,
Luke's father needs no reminder.
I know.
the bitch came back.
What are you talking about?
10 years of nothing. Then this morning, there she was. Happy birthday, Lucky Luke.
Luke's father is unnerved, worried.
You stopped taking your meds?
It's okay.
Luke, you have to see Dr. Poslow. Your mother's dead. You know that. Don't.
It's okay. I took care of it.
Instant dread. Luke's father fears what's next.
What do you mean?
Off the interstate. She was hitching a ride. I killed her. For the second time.
Luke's father is horrified, nauseous.
Oh my God. No.
She deserved it. You said so yourself. When?
Luke, listen to me. You must call the police what you did.
Luke's smile drains from his face.
You need help.
Luke leans back, cold, stares icily at his dad.
I thought we were in this together.
That was before. We have to tell them the truth. All of it. What really happened that day. Tell them everything. Okay?
Luke stares long and hard at his father. His face softens as he nods.
You're right.
Luke's father watches as Luke gets up and goes to the guard.
Listen, 10 years ago, my dad told me what to say. Daddy killed Mommy. He is innocent. I killed my mother, not him. He just took the blame.
The guard looks perplexed, then merely shakes his head.
Sure you did.
For real, I did.
All right. Time to go.
Luke turns to his father with a sad face and shrugs.
I tried.
And his face morphs into a cold, eerie smile.
Bye, Daddy. Catch you later.
Luke's father is horrified. Realizes he made a terrible mistake 10 years ago. Stands, shackled around his hands and ankles.
Luke, you're not well. Listen to me. Listen!
Luke nods to the guard, who opens the door, letting him out.
No!
Luke's father bangs on the glass. The shackles clatter against it. Thick glass vibrates. Two guards rush in and grab Luke's father.
Don't let him go. Listen to me. Call a psychiatrist. Luke!
Interior prison hallway continuous. As Luke walks out behind him through the small window of the door, Luke's father is subdued by the guards. Exterior penitentiary moments later. A small woman waits at a bus stop smoking a cigarette. A car pulls up and his side door window is lowered. It's Luke, in disbelief.
Mom? Is that you?
Excuse me?
Luke's face goes from disbelief to calmness. He knows what he has to do.
Need a ride?
The woman looks down the road for the bus. Not there. She checks her watch, then looks back at Luke. The end.